Picture this, you're walking deep inside a jungle, and suddenly you hear a sound. Not a lion, not a tiger, something right between the two. Raw, sharp, unsettling. You take one more step, and something steps out. A creature your brain can't even file into a category. One body, two wild instincts, and eyes that look like two predators living inside one skull. But here's the crazy part. This is just one of them. Nature sometimes acts like a bored kid, mashing genes together like Play-Doh, twisting them, smashing them, rebuilding them, until something drops out that feels like it fell from another dimension. Today, you're stepping into a world where evolution doesn't follow its own rules. Creatures that shouldn't exist, but do. And each one gets stranger, bigger, scarier. Hold your breath. This is only the beginning. Number 10. Before we dive into the real monsters, let's start with something that tricks you at first glance. A mule. Yeah, sounds boring, right? But trust me, this thing is hiding a forbidden combo under that calm face. Half horse, fast, proud, explosive. Half donkey, powerful, stubborn, unstoppable. Put those together and you get a creature built like a biological wrecking ball. Stronger than a horse, tougher than a donkey, harder to break than anything humans ever tried to tame. Mules carried cannons through mountains, walked across cliffs horses wouldn't even look at, and survived terrain that swallowed vehicles whole. But here's the weird twist. Nature slammed the door shut. Almost all mules are born sterile, like the world allowed this super version once and said, that's enough. And if this feels intense, trust me, what's coming next drops way darker. Number 9. At first glance, it looks like a regular cow. But look again, those heavy shoulders, those wild muscles, that dark locked-in stare. This thing is not normal. Beefalo is the hybrid of domestic cattle and American buffalo. A cold-proof, tank-built, muscle-stacked powerhouse designed to survive anything nature throws at it. When it runs, the ground gives a little shiver. When it gets angry, no fence, no barrier, no farm rule matters anymore. But here's where it gets real interesting. Some Beefalo escaped. Yeah, escaped. Now they're mixing quietly into wild buffalo herds, creating animals that aren't tame, aren't wild, just completely unpredictable. And the fact that you're still here, still locked in, tells me this is exactly your type of content. So keep that subscribe on, because what's coming next, it doesn't even look like it belongs in reality. Number 8. Picture this, an animal that looks like someone stitched two species together with zero effort to hide the seams. The body says donkey, but the legs, sharp stripes, wild energy, pure zebra attitude. This is the Zonkey. The moment nature got tired of rules and said, let's make something weird, just because. Most Zonkeys show up in zoos and sanctuaries, but a few were born in the wild, which means even nature loses control sometimes. And personality-wise, they get the toughest traits from both sides. Donkey stubbornness, zebra aggression. Together, that makes them almost impossible to train, even for professionals. Visually, they look like a glitch, like reality loaded two textures at the same time. And hey, if hybrids like this fascinate you, make sure to check out These 6 Creatures Shouldn't Exist, But They Do after this. Because from this point on, things get darker, stranger, and way less human-friendly. Number 7. From far away, it looks like a cute, oversized house cat. But take one step closer, and you instantly feel it. Something's off. The Savannah cat is the fusion of a domestic cat and an African serval. A legit wild hunter disguised as a pet. Its legs are too long. Its jump is unreal. Its eyes track everything like built-in radar. And its whole body feels like a spring waiting to explode. This thing can go couch, table, fridge, top shelf in one lightning-fast motion. No effort. No hesitation. It isn't a pet. It's a compact predator wearing a friendly costume. And the craziest part, people keep these things in their homes. with zero idea that an African killing instinct is living under that sleek fur. If this feels wild to you, wait till you see what's next. The next hybrid doesn't just act wild, it rewrites the rules of the ecosystem. Number 6. Now we step into the shadows, where a creature lives that doesn't fit any category. It's not a wolf, not a coyote, not a dog. It's something right in the middle, a hybrid built for survival. From far away, it looks like a big stray dog, but get closer, and the eyes give it away. Cold, focused, zero emotion, like it's running a survival program in the background. Coy wolves carry the bite force of a wolf, the boldness of a coyote, and the adaptability of a dog. They hunt in forests, raid suburbs, and move silently through neighborhoods at night. And here's the scary part. They're not scared of humans anymore. They've adapted to us. They're spreading, fast. And if you're still here, still locked in, that tells me one thing. You're built for this kind of content. So keep that subscribe on, because what's coming next is straight up apocalyptic. Number 5. Alright, this is where the whole story gets darker. 2 massive predators, one from frozen oceans, one from brutal forests, forced together by a warming planet. And the result? A creature that looks like it escaped a polar nightmare. The Growler bear. Half polar bear, cold, calculated, built for ice. Half grizzly, raw power, forest aggression, unstoppable muscle. Its neck is long like a polar bear, but the shoulder hump? Pure grizzly dominance. Both parents are apex predators, and this hybrid carries both hunting instincts at once. It's not made for forests, not made for ice. It's made for the deadly line between the two. And the terrifying part? It's fully adapted. It's not disappearing. It's spreading. If this kind of evolutionary glitch hits you hard, queue up 10 times evolution glitched and accidentally made super creatures. Because what's next isn't just a hybrid. It's a biological error message that somehow survived. Number 4. The ocean has one simple rule. You're either a dolphin or a whale. No in between, no exceptions. Until Hawaii said, actually, here's something else. The wolfin. At first glance, it looks like a big dolphin, but then you see the jawline, the body curve, the fins, and your brain instantly goes, something is wrong here. This creature is the hybrid of a bottlenose dolphin, fast, social, ridiculously smart, and a false killer whale. Dark, powerful, high-level predator. Put those together and you get something not playful, not fully deadly, just stuck between light and shadow. And then the shocker. The first wolfin gave birth to a healthy calf. Yeah, this mistake can reproduce. Nobody expected that. Nobody was ready. And now, this single error might change the future of the ocean. So take a breath, because the next creature doesn't even look scientifically correct. It looks like a fantasy design that somehow came alive. Number 3. This is where nature doesn't just mix animals. It straight up messes up. When scientists found the first skull, they thought it belonged to 2 different creatures, accidentally fused together. But DNA testing said, no, this is one animal. Meet the Narluga, half narwhal, the Arctic unicorn, half beluga, the gentle, bright giant of the north. But the result? A gray, heavy-bodied anomaly with strange, twisted teeth and a half-formed tusk sticking out like nature forgot to finish the update. It doesn't sing like a beluga, doesn't dive like a narwhal. It just lives in this lonely middle ground where nothing about it makes sense. Researchers think dozens are out there, but because it looks almost like both species, people have been seeing them for years without knowing what they were looking at. And if you're still here, still locked in, you already know this is the type of content built for you. So keep that subscribe on, because what's next is a land predator with muscles that practically scream power. Number 2. Picture standing in front of a cage, and inside it sits something that shouldn't exist in any category. Not a lion, not a tiger, not a jaguar, but something with pieces of all 3, stitched together by pure chaos. This is the Jagleon, born from a jaguar, the silent crusher of the rainforest, and a lioness, fast, explosive, ruthlessly efficient. Its body is heavy, its skull is wide and bone thick, and those jaguar spots shimmer over lion-like muscle like danger painted onto skin. It moves like a loaded spring, ready to launch in a split second, and the bite force, one of the strongest in the cat kingdom. Behavior, completely unpredictable. Calm one moment, explosive the next, with a cold stare that feels like it's calculating how fast you'd hit the ground if it attacked. Jagleons are rare, mostly born in sanctuaries. Nature itself refuses to mass-produce something this unstable. But the creature waiting next is bigger, heavier, and way more dangerous than both of its parents combined. Number 1. Before you even see it, you feel it. Heavy footsteps. Too heavy for a lion, too heavy for a tiger. Something bigger is coming. Way bigger. And then it steps out, the liger. Born from a male lion and a female tiger. 2 apex predators fused into one giant that nature never intended. It's stronger than a lion, more muscular than a tiger, and officially the largest big cat on the entire planet. Some ligers hit 900 pounds, and when they stand on 2 legs, they tower over a grown man like a moving wall of muscle. This thing can sprint, swim, ambush, and dominate every advantage its parents ever had. But here's the dark twist. Many ligers struggle with their own size. Their bodies weren't built to handle this level of power. It's like evolution accidentally went past the limit and didn't know how to fix it. Watching a liger walk toward you feels like watching a glitch in real time. A creature with stats set to max that somehow slid through nature's filter. And now, we're standing at the final step, the end of the journey. If you made it all the way here, you've just seen a side of the animal world most people will never believe exists. Nature doesn't always follow rules. Sometimes it bends them, breaks them, or ignores them completely, and something unbelievable is born. Today, we cross the line between tame and wild, between predator and prey, between possible and impossible. If this journey shook your brain even a little, don't let it end right here. Drop a like, hit subscribe, not out of habit, but because this world is way stranger than anything we were ever taught. Thanks for sticking around, for every second, every creature, every shock along the way. And trust me, the animals you haven't seen yet, they make today's lineup look almost normal. Stay ready, because we're just getting started. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild.